family? I am Mr. Pleasant. And welcome to A Pleasant Love. Thank y'all so much for checking out another pleasant recap of Married at First Sight. We're on episode 2 entitled Hello Stranger. That's the title of it. It said Hello Stranger. So this week we got to see the continuation of Claire and Ryan. So the last episode, just to give a quick recap, Ryan decided that they're going to wear blindfolds and then be facing each other right in front of the minister, and then they can take the blindfold off, and then they both see each other for the first time right in front of each other.
And then the first contact.
Oh yeah, that's right. But they were able to touch each other. So that was great. So we start right where we left off. They took off the blindfolds, and Claire and Ryan saw each other for the first time. That's how it looked. That's how they looked. They were so awkward. Claire, who's a motor mouth. I should say motor mouth. She could talk though. She was a lot. She's like, yeah. So
and he was like, his face was like he wasn't like happy and like he wasn't like she was like the bomb.com. And did he ever say he actually thought he was too skinny? I think he said she was gorgeous. Maybe he did say she was gorgeous. Like when he actually I don't think he actually said that she was. I think that's why he's asking a lot of questions. Like when they're conversating throughout the whole show, they're talking to each other a lot and like really trying to communicate and get to know each other. Like they're asking every question in the book, trying to get to know each other in the midst of the wedding or their first date, right?
I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it. Ryan, and because remember last week we said he's very calculated.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna judge him and say he's a manipulator, but something's a little fishy. I'm not, because I mean his vows were the bomb.
Bomb.
I mean, you gotta think about it. When you write vows, you're writing about the person you love.
And he's never said I love you to anybody.
Never. You write the vows about the person you love and the time you've been with. You try to take all the years that you spent time together and put it in a few words. So they have to write vows to complete strangers, which I just don't know how to do it. But he did also, because he was talking about, when I did this, you were there. When I was this, you were there. And then fast forward, because there was an empty place in my heart, and now you're filling it. I was like, whoa. Like
he still ain't said I love you.
Yeah, he put a lot on it though for a stranger.
He is put a lot on it because I think that's his character.
Yeah.
But I hope that their relationship is able to evolve and that's actually he's able to say I love you. Yeah. But then the twist was he was like, what's your biggest fear? She was like that I fall in love too fast. And you don't love me back. His face went like, okay. Which is
so we'll see.
You never said I love you.
Time alone before they got to the reception was very good. They started talking about each other real quick, and they just it was flowing. There was no awkward moment. In the past season, sometimes it was like, and it still cracked me up. There was a funny moment when she and I feel bad. I didn't write it down. She asked what the last name was, and it was like Ombre. I wish it was like black or white or Smith or that was fun. So last week we said we both said 8 playing line. So Sierra, are you going up higher? So you go higher. That's wow. Or are you gonna go lower? Or are you gonna stay at 8?
I'm gonna stay at 8.
Wow, you stay at 8. I'm going down to 6. I'm going down, and not because it. When something is too good to be true, Ryan is putting that, and there's parts there's other parts in the story that they kind of mingle together. They don't have individual, clips, but there's other parts where I'm just like, okay, you might not show her as much as you thought last week, and all, You can put too much on stuff. In a relationship, you can start off too strong. And I've seen that not just in relationships, I've seen that on jobs, I've seen that in other places. So we'll see. Next up, we have Eric and Virginia. They got married. Well, of course, they started how they did last week, where they're kind of by themselves and you got to think. Virginia kept the bachelorette party going. So she had about 3 shots. So like, I need a shot. But the most interesting thing, Sierra, what about her makeup?
I'm not a makeup. I mean, I do myself. I'm not a beautician. I'm not a face. I don't put on people's skin. Anywho, what I observed is that the chocolate diaspora people on the show, their makeup was a little bit better than my Caucasian, people. I don't know if the girls didn't know how to, do the cues of the Caucasian women. I don't know if they didn't, they didn't do it well. The chocolate women look beautiful, but I don't know if the girls act what type of pattern or color scheme. It was too bad.
But there is a gap in age. Virginia is 26.
She looks like she looks like she about to go. Not a clown. Let me. She looks like she about to go to the club, but not to her wedding. I mean, that's my opinion. I could be wrong.
She is 26 years old. There is a difference in, some stuff. I mean, now young people wearing these holy jeans. That's cool. Like, so I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that's his style. So that might be his style. The kind of hair, kind of that messy look.
That's a messy look that you know. That's just me.
Yeah.
So he's his own. Do you, boo? That's you. You do you.
Yep.
And you could be cute. She was cute.
Now I would say that's gonna have to be something. And going back to the drinking, that's gonna have to be something to really talk about. I don't want to say Pastor Cal or any of the other parents who can talk to her, because part of what she was saying also was that nervous. You even mentioned that there was a nervousness that because her parents are divorced, that brought the anxiety up more, and that's why she resorted to drinking, trying to help her nerves.
Well, I hope Eric doesn't get it, because you saw his face was looking at her like she kept on drinking, and then she kept going to the bar and it was just like. And then he's just standing there looking at her like.
I'm trying to fast forward a little bit, but yeah, after they got married, he was drinking a lot.
And I mean, maybe the camera just showed her, drinking a lot. Maybe everyone was drinking.
I mean, all we got is what they showed us.
What they showed us. So, maybe I don't know. She may not have a drinking problem. She might just want to still love me all over there. Who knows? But I'm hoping that if she does have a drinking problem, that Eric can bring his conservative brain down to principle and actually meet her on a level where she doesn't feel like she has to drink to feel loose or to feel like she's able to express herself.
Hopefully not.
I hope Eric is able to not like, that's your problem, you do you, and figure it out. Because I didn't sign up for it. I hope he's gonna do that.
Eric, guys were kind of pumping him up too. He got to see his mom and dad. I the first time seeing his dad was really funeral. So he was pretty much ready to go. Eric, of course, went up there and waited for her. When she turned that corner, he was like, "Whoa!" You got to remember also. Here's where we're not going to judge, but it just threw us off a little bit because there's an 8-year age.
Oh yeah.
There's an 8-year age gap.
That's a big gap. And it's a big gap because of where he is in his life and where she is.
That's the main thing.
If they were on the same, similar lifestyle,
yes.
I get it. But he's a pilot, and she's what?
Forget again. She's like a customer service.
something or other.
Specialist or something like that.
And then she parties all day. Not all day, but she parties a lot. I.e. her friends. Like, what if he doesn't party? What's gonna happen? So I just really don't. I really don't know about this couple. I don't know. I wish him the best, but I don't know at this time. Because, and then wait a second. Come back. Let's hear that. When they were taking pictures. That was funny. Because I'm like, he feels awkward. Like, she's kissing all over. She's like, I
don't know. This is where we kind of disagree.
But at the end, he's kissing her.
I thought he enjoyed it.
But then, with a little side conversation, you saw that he felt comfortable.
This is where.
I just met this stranger. Like, I just met this person.
This is my justification. The guy, Eric, but he's been married before. And he got married. And he even mentioned it real quick. Only reason he got married in the courthouse real quick was that it was something to do with the military, just so that he could get the benefits real quick. He didn't want. I guess he loved her and didn't want make sure that she get the benefits. He has to marry her, so it was one of those real quick marriages. I feel like he possibly, he feel like I gotta work hard. You want it? Let's go. Like I don't have to because you're young and vibrant. You're 26 years old. Like I don't know. That's why I sense.
That's that man.
That's that man.
That's the man.
I'm just saying. I just sense that from him. Some don't like. I know if it was like the other dude for next week, Jacob, you'd be like, girl, I just met you.
That's
because they were kissing like they've been together for years.
And they weren't telling anything. They were doing a lot of pecking, which was cute. I don't think I've ever seen that since we were watching.
I don't think so.
But it was.
Most just give you a little kiss, and then until that honeymoon, nothing's gonna happen to that honeymoon.
So what you get this couple now? What we gave last time?
So last time we gave Erica Virginia, I said a 7. I'll stay at 7. I'm gonna be consistent because I still feel like they are the yin and yang. Eric's gonna calm her down, and then when there's time, Virginia's gonna be right there. All right, we finished the series stuff. Let's go party. So he's gonna do like she did to me in college.
Next,
bring me out my shell. I feel like he's gonna do it. She said it.
Like I said, we were at the same similar lifestyle, similar stage in our lives. They're totally.
Settled. What was she's not. The show right after that, the Millionaire Show? Like people date differently. They want like something different.
I will say I'm gonna buck them up to a 5.
Oh wow! Still 50 chance.
Because I think a little bit of what Will's saying is like that she might bring out that freedom in him or that release. I don't know. But I think she might. But I think he's gonna be turned off because he did say he gets turned off when he sees a girl with parties on. Yeah. And that might turn him off. And if that does, then he's not gonna want to. Just like dude, and
Christina and Henry.
Yeah, and it was just like.
I'm glad we didn't review. I'm glad we didn't recap last season because we would have talked bad about that couple. Anyway, we're talking about this season. I don't know what. I'm sorry. That's the first time I was like, y'all really thought they were.
Y'all messed up. They messed up.
They messed up matching that one. Oh, that was a torture. They got through it.
All right, next one is Brianna and Vincent. Oh! Now he's happy about them.
I'm happy because I got to finally see what Sierra was talking about Brianna. You gotta realize, all 5 couples. I want to. My dream is all of them make it. So if I see something that Sierra didn't see, I'm happy. Now I can kind of see what Sierra's talking about with Brianna. Vincent, I'm still kind of on the he's saying all the good things. I think he's saying all what he needs to say to hold her. But when that camera's out, he'll be like, all right, girl, you get a little engineer job and make me some babies. He even said it. He said, I want 5, 6 kids. He said, you remember him saying it? He said, I want a whole bunch of kids. So how's she gonna be engineered? I mean, you could do it, but it's just gonna be hard.
Right? Okay. feel like any career woman, some women are driven by their career. The career is still 100% in fact. And some women enjoy their career, you know, but their family is more priority than their career. And so we'll see as the season goes on if she wants that type of lifestyle. I'm not sure at this time if she does, because she said she's an engineer. She's very bossy, right? But I can see her being a boss of the house and being really happy about that, and not really being an engineer. Maybe doing something else in engineering, but not doing what she's doing now. Maybe. So I don't know. Maybe she. And then, like I said, I do think she wants to have the relationship where she can feel vulnerable and submissive to her husband. And if he's a very dominant man where he's taking care of handling his business, like I think Vincent will do. Come on, Vincent.
You think he's gonna handle his
You
business?
better come through.
You didn't see that side eye she gave? You didn't see that side eye?
What's that?
You didn't see the side eye when he explained what he does for a business?
But then she said she was surprised.
It was interesting, but I think she was like, she's gonna start calculating. Like, okay, so Vincent, I finally realized what he does. He makes it like the liaison from the customer to the dealership. He helps. He picks the cars up. But people, I mean, now with Carvana and stuff like that, people can do that themselves. Why would they need a human?
Luxurious cars.
Oh, I guess.
And you also did like a cycle.
I guess so. Yeah.
Percentage.
I don't know. I just feel like there's so many like apps now and stuff like that. Like,
well, that's your thinking, but.
No, I'm not. I'm just. I saw a little side eye one, and maybe I was wrong.
No, it wasn't a side eye like, oh my god. It was a side eye like, oh, okay, that's interesting. You got something going on. Okay. That's the way I heard her reply. That's how I heard her reply. Not like, and I noticed that I don't know if they showed him asking her about herself. Maybe they'll show that in the next episode. But hopefully we'll see. And
I'm sorry, guys. We're jumping around. We're just so excited. This was a really good episode. But we didn't even get to where they saw each other for the first time.
Oh, yes.
so
she was like, he was like, whoa.
He bald headed.
He I thought and then again, they built us up. They built us up because she was like, he ugly. We're going to have a problem. Houston, we're going to have a problem. And then she walked and she's like, yes.
And they were more sensible. Sierra really liked her makeup. She was close. But I was threw me off. She did all her hair and then
well, that's a style.
But her mom.
Come on, Mama.
She put that makeup on.
Mama was bomb, okay?
Mama Brianna, whatever.
Honey,
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Honey,
Mama Brianna, but
come serve us, mommy. She was serving us, baby.
Like I said, when they opened their eyes and they saw, when they walked down, Brianna walked down the aisle and she saw me and said, it was like good chemistry. I think that they feeling it.
I think they feeling it. I think they had good conversation, like complimenting each other and asking questions. And Will was concerned about him being more reserved and chill. And he made a point. I'm so glad that he was in touch with himself. Yes. That he was able to tell her, "You'll notice I'm a little reserved." Men say that sometimes. Anywho, next, like, bruh, like, okay, I noticed he kind of pulled back. If you tell us, then we like. Oh, you're guarded for this reason.
You don't need females to be assuming.
Like we ain't brain surgeons. Anywho, next. But that I really like that.
But I think she liked that. I think she liked that he was reserved. Like he wasn't like, oh, you girl, oh man, come here. She glad.
And she still, and you know, it's like they weren't close to each other when they were doing the champagne. Yeah. He was across from her and gave her a distance. They both gave each other a distance so they could see each other. But the cameraman with that lighting on her face by that window, she was blinking, baby. That's fine. I was like, he gonna get it. He gonna get it. That's what I was thinking. He gonna get it.
Raven Simone.
Yeah. So we'll see how this. I will know because it's gonna be interesting. Yeah.
All right. So what did we give him last week? We said, "Oh, my bad."
Yeah.
I said a 3. I said 3, and Sierra said 7.
And I'm gonna bump mine up to the 8. Thank you.
I'm going to go. I am going to give him an upgrade for my rating. I'm going to give him 5.
Of course you will.
I'm still hesitant. I'm sorry. I think Brianna's gonna like really like him, and then Vincent's either one or two things gonna happen. He's gonna like, oh, okay, you really liking me, but I still need more time.
But then he called her a boss. He's like, you're the boss now. She's like, oh,
another,
that turned out too. She was like,
kind of like Ryan, you putting it on thick, bro. You like y'all?
They put it on thick because they want the woman to feel secure enough to, you know.
Yeah, but I'd rather them be somewhat more realistic because unfortunately, you know, guys just think.
Woody and Amani in the last season, I see the comparison where he had more experience than her, but he also showed so much more interest in her that she felt comfortable. And once a woman feels comfortable, she lets down her guard. She's able to give you her true self.
Oh,
So my understanding is that they're doing this intentionally so that women can take down their guard. They can show them who they truly are. So Vincent, he has this mindset that he wants to be a better example of what he did not see going on, which is great. I appreciate that. It's pushing him to do great things and better things. So always use your pain to make you don't make it worse. So, but I do appreciate that. But I hope he doesn't forget that she has aspirations too. Which of his vows, he actually made a point to say, I want to support, you know, whatever endeavors you have, as you know. So I hope he can stick to that, and he's not so consumed by what he wants versus what they want as a couple. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I could just see Vincent being like, I did all this. I'm putting my all out there. You owe me that.
Yeah, I can see you say.
You know, and then also on top of that, I'm not saying that it's not the norm, but if you don't have a positive example growing up, you don't necessarily know how to treat a woman. You know what I'm saying? You can still learn. I'm not saying you can't learn. It's just gonna take you a little longer, and you're gonna make a lot of mistakes most of the time.
But I think
so that's why I'm saying that's the difference between him and Woody. Woody had a grandma that he knew. Like I respect, I know. Like,
but I think his friends are a good support system to help him, to help balance him out, because they asked him a lot of good questions before the wedding ceremony and before, you know, they even got to this point. They asked a lot of questions to probe him to get him ready for what if she's not all the things you want to know. How are you going to be able to handle it?
Right.
And so I hope his friends see the goodness in her and they're able to kind of, you know, help him through it.
I hope so, but a lot of times, like the last few seasons we saw, once they get married, a lot of times those friends are not around.
Well, the friends are there supposedly, but they have the cameraman doesn't show them, especially if they don't want to be shown.
And most of the time, they only focus on. Well, I don't know. Hopefully you're right. I hope you're right, because he's gonna need some help if he doesn't really have, you know, good examples. You know how to treat
you can be good at heart, but you also need that support system to help you. If it's your friends, if it's your family, you know. So I hope that he gets that support.
Right. So we kind of fast forward through the rest of the stuff is the normal wedding stuff. They had a lot of fun. They had their first dance,
which was awkward.
Yeah. Claire and Ryan kind of talked. They keep the awkwardness. Same thing we did at our first dance. You kind of just start talking about stuff. Claire and Ryan talked about music, and Vincent and Brianna talked about dance.
What did we talk about?
We were just talking about how awkward this is. We were talking about the people watching us and things like that.
I was talking about my breath. It was like, who's your food, baby?
I was
like, my breath because I didn't eat majority of the day because I was trying to, wait till the wedding day, and then the time for us to eat, and then I have time to eat. So then, I was like, Mom, I need a mint. Somebody give me a mint. My mouth was so dry. I was so dehydrated.
Yeah, and then check out our recap of our, so you can see us. Our if you haven't checked it out, we rewatched our wedding. So check it out.
We
reacted to our wedding video. Yeah, and then of course Eric and Virginia kept kissing. Kissing with her purple mascara or whatever.
Purple blue. It was just something else.
Right. So then they had dinner, had some talk some more, and then Ryan started to realize Claire got a mouth. Good mouth. Like she's a positive person, but there was moments where they do the little goofy music and stuff. It's like, whoa, that's a lot. Like she kept going, this is my dress, and I wanted to wear these chucks, and I wanted to do this. I wanted to. Ryan's like, okay. So we'll see what happens at that, because Ryan's like more.
Oh, another thing, Virginia's laugh when she was nervous. That was so weird. I know my laugh is loud. It's horrible. But her, I was just like, her mouth was like, I was like, girl, are you about to please? And I was like, Lord, please don't let her pass out. I just felt like she was so
Well, she was
nervous.
drinking too.
And she was drunk. I was like, please don't.
I don't think she got drunk, but she was getting there.
She was getting there.
Well, I mean, that's definitely drunk. That's intoxication.
And then she took shots. She took like 3 or 4 shots before
the family was
the wedding.
Eric's family was like, yo, what's up with your social woman?
And then he sitting there looking like,
okay. Anyone got a flask? Then they had family toast. It was cool. The family was just cracking, little jokes.
I wish they would have videotaped his, who was it? His brother, Ryan's brother. Yeah, I wish they would have allowed Ryan's brother. I wish they would have.
We're fascinated with his brother for some reason. Like
because he's quiet.
He always in the background with weird faces or doing something. If y'all noticed the last episode, it was a lot. Like he was just always back there, not disturbing people, but he's like making these like weird gestures.
I think he's just standoffish because he's like. I think he's.
But the wedding he opened up.
He did a lot, but they didn't record him speaking and toasting to him, which I would have appreciated because it is his brother, and mom didn't say anything. Like, let the family members speak. Like, show the recording of that. Even if it's not, if you don't think it's as good as it should have been, please show the family because the family gives us a background of who the people really are. Yeah. And the friends, I get the friends, we get that. Right. But show the family. If the family member is there, show them. I'm just saying. That's
and that kind of concludes the night where they're probably going to show more scenes because they have to get to one of the favorite couples. Sarah was getting mad the whole time. It's one of those things when you're watching the show, you're looking at the clock, you're looking at the show, you're looking at the clock. Like, there's no way they're going to get to
it. I knew that was going to do it.
And what we're talking about is Chris and Paige turn. Chris looking clean with his hot waters on. I'll never forget it. I don't care how skinny I get. I don't know. I'm from the 90s. We do baggy and hems. I'm gonna wear no socks and high waters. He was rocking that. He looked good though. And Paige was like, that was crazy. They had to add their her friends to kind of make it a little more dramatic because Paige was like, oh, let's do this. Where he at? Where he at? The friends were like, do you know if he bites his nails? Do you know if like the friends were trying to like get her nervous.
She was calm, but like I said, I hope
Paige won't. I'm sorry, I predict Paige won't put it on. Paige won't put it on him. He's gonna be like, I'm in love. Paige won't put. Cause I still think about last week. We were talking about she bought the bodysuits and the lingerie and stuff. Chris gonna be like, yo, like, it's good. But of course, they did the whole long back and forth scenes. They tried to add drama because oh my god.
And then the family said it too. I was like, y'all need to chill out. Ain't y'all just
like, are y'all setting this up?
Next.
Are y'all setting this up? Look, Peyton's dad looked a little preacher. He got his little bow tie on.
Oh yeah, he did. He looked clean. Like Christmas arrangement going on. Oh, he was clean. I like.
And they both prayed, and then so we really can't rate them. We'll remind you that we thought that Paige and Chris, I gave it 5, and Sierra gave it 7. So we really can't give a new rating because we didn't have nothing to go off. The only thing I would say is Sierra is still nervous. You say you're still nervous that he will die. Yeah. So I don't know. I think.
But Chris better sit down because
I think they're subliminally putting that in our head just to add drama. I think.
Well, just like with Vincent and what's her name? Vincent and Rihanna. Yeah. I thought she wasn't gonna like Vincent, and Vincent.
Can I touch your head?
She took it.
No, she said she had the bald head. She's gonna be rubbing on that head. I hope they're honeymoon in Mexico again. Go to the Bahamas or something. I don't know. I didn't want to Mexico. Like, well, I don't know how they're gonna do it this time. They're gonna have to private resort or something like that. So of course, the second she turns down the aisle.
I ain't want to see that public movie.
And so next week we're going to be looking at the rest of the wedding. Then they only got one more couple, Jacob and Haley, which we said last week. We said Jacob and Haley. I gave it a 3 and I have 5. So we'll see if our ratings change or not. Next week we'll see. Hopefully it's a good episode. I can't remember that one. So one thing we'll say before we go. Thank you guys so much. We have 5 new subscribers this week, which brought us to a total of 100 subscribers. So thank y'all so much. We hit a milestone 100, brand new channel. We're just gonna keep growing from there.
God is good.
God is good. So thank y'all so much for sharing and liking, writing, commenting, and emailing us and things like that. So please, if you're new, take a moment, join the squad.
Show the love and just come on.
I saw like 45% watch our video but didn't subscribe. Like, you want to make sure you get it. You subscribe, you hit the little bell to make sure that
go check out our other videos. We have tons of other videos. Content, and we'll be sharing more every Monday morning. There'll be something released, and then every Saturday there'll be something released as well. So, and Saturdays we're doing vegan things. So please subscribe, comment, and like and share.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we
love you guys. Be safe out there. Take it easy, and we love y'all. Bye.